Hi guys, today I am doing a story time video. This is Bear. Hi! And this is Naya. Show your face. No? Okay. Anyways, so these are my two doggies. I'm just gonna put them away now. Go chill over there. Okay. So I have a story time video. This is about my dog Bear, the black little tiny poodle that you guys saw. He is a rescue, and this story, we don't get too much recognition for it because my dad was in uniform when he rescued Pooh Bear. So we couldn't really get any justice except for right now what I'm about to do. About to get justice. Okay, so it all started out when I was in, oh my gosh, I was in 7th grade, I think. Yeah, 7th grade. And basically, I was home. We had gotten Naya like about 2 years ago. It was my first dog. So my mom always wanted Naya to have, you know, like a best friend. She was always so quiet and she kind of roamed around the house. She was pretty bored after we got bored. I'm kidding. I love you. So we never really had the money to buy a new dog, or at least my mom likes small dogs. I love all kinds of dogs. I love all animals. I love everything. But my mom, she just likes small dogs. She's terrified of big dogs, and to be honest, you saw how small they were, and Naya will die. So we had to get another small dog, and small dogs, they tend to be way more expensive. Dad, one day, he was working, and I'm not going to say where he works at, but he was working, and his job requires you to go to different houses and fix their appliances and all that stuff. So my dad was over some guy's house, and they were about to move. They looked like they were in the process of moving, and they had 2 huge pit bulls, like huge pit bulls, beautiful pit bulls, my dad said, and you know, they were just very rowdy and hyper, you know, like any big dog would be. And Bear was in a cat cage in the garage, all alone, in the little cat cage. And he was just this huge ball of fur, fluff, and just smelled bad. There was vomit in the cage, there was poop and pee, and there wasn't any food. There was, I'm pretty sure there was like a little bit of wet food. I don't know, something like that. But he was just, Bear, he does this thing where he whimpers, like he scream whimpers, like he goes, but I don't know, it's just super loud and super annoying whenever he is startled or whenever he wants to tell you something, actually, because he's, you know, dogs are people. And he definitely, whenever he needs to pee, he like screams, or whenever he wants food, he screams. So he does that. And he was making that noise from the garage, and my dad was like, what's that noise? And the owner was like, oh, you know, that's just our other dog that we're going to leave by in the pit bulls, and he doesn't really play fair, so we keep him in the garage, you know, to learn his lesson. What? Let's see how small that dog was. Bear. Give me a break. They were in the process of moving to Texas. I'm not going to tell you where I live, but that is a road trip, okay? And over in Texas, anywhere, a dog like that is going to not survive and it's going to get eaten. And they literally told my dad, we're just going to leave him on the side of the road with his cage and some food and just see where life takes him. What kind of people are you? Oh, so I'm just not going to, I don't want my daughter, and I'm just going to leave her on the side of the road, because any animal lover, like, once you have an animal, a part of your family, like, they become part of your family. They become another person, another being that means something. Like, even if you have a fish, like, any person who's passionate about their animals, that's just how it is. Like, you're not gonna leave someone on the side of the road with food and water, whatever they were gonna do. Like, Bear's gonna get eaten. So my dad, he said, I'll take him. But, you know, my dad, he was just like, I'll take him. And the guy was like, he had no hesitation, but he was still kind of, he was like, you really want him? Mind you, my dad still hasn't seen the dog yet. So I'm pretty sure at this time, my dad probably thought that it was another pit bull or, I don't know, something bigger, because the guy said that he bullies the other dogs. So once my dad saw him and saw how badly he was in condition, bad his condition was, he immediately, like, it reaffirmed Bear is something that, you know, something that we kind of wished for. Who doesn't want a cute teacup poodle? I mean, unless if you're a big dog animal lover. Sorry. But, yeah, so the first thing that we did after that was take him to our local pet groomer's place where we took Naya all the time, and there was a cop at the groomer, and the cop heard the whole entire story because my dad called the groomer while he was on his way, telling him exactly what just happened. So I guess the groomer told the cop, and the cop, he said, you know, do you want me to write a report? This is, you know, a big deal and all this stuff. And my dad, unfortunately, he couldn't write a report because he was in uniform and it can compromise his job. But, oh my gosh, it would have been great to do that because oh, by the way, Bear, he does have a history of animal abuse. You can feel his rib on his right side is not in the right place. He only has, I think, about 13 teeth, right? Or 7? I don't know. He doesn't have a lot of teeth. And he had a lot of bites. He had patches.
Whenever you whenever you scream at him or raise your voice in any kind of way, he goes under the bed. He sits down. When you talk to him, he never really trusted us until probably like about 2 or 3 years ago. You know, like he always really just was a very distant kind of dog. He's always really quiet. If you pick him up, he won't yell at you. He won't do anything, and he won't growl at you. Like, Naya will growl. She's mean, but Bear, you could tell that what he went through was something really serious and that he's very traumatized in his actions. Like, you could tell whenever we take him out, whenever my mom doesn't come home, like whenever we go to like trips or she goes on trips, you could tell like the sadness, like he longs for that kind of attention and love. And
it just really sucks that there are people who are out there actually like this and not are willing to just leave their dogs. And honestly, guys, if you can't take care of your dog, it's way better to just leave him at a shelter, a really nice shelter, a humane society, or with a family member. There are plenty of other people who are willing to have another person or another thing in their life to take care of. And dogs are companions. Like, people need that kind of stuff. So, anyways, that was like a little rant. But so then we cleaned up Bear. We got Bear all cleaned up. And yeah, so basically that is the story of my puppy dog. My first story time, guys, for Pooh Bear, my doggy. Okay? Comment down below if you like these kinds of videos, and I will be back with my summertime adventures. I'm going on a very big adventure next week. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna stop dancing. There's not even any music. Okay, bye. Love you guys.